back for the second match of the night for Saturday Night Rocket League. We're gonna have Gravity versus Nebula, and I'm here joined by Fishy. How you doing, Fishy?
I'm doing good. Can't wait to see this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Gravity, they have a solid roster right now, and your I actually forgot who they have.
Yeah, they got Dylan, Goff, and Yor, but I believe their sub Nat will be playing tonight if the rumors are true.
Really, that's um. Yeah, now Nebula actually they've been doing well for themselves recently with the addition of Els. Uh, they've been making some noise, Titan League.
Yeah, they're starting to rack up a few wins, and actually, with how the conferences are set up, they're in a tie for the last playoff spot. So if they win here, it'll pull them ahead and maybe give them an edge come playoff time.
Yeah, that'll definitely be interesting to see. And what do you think's gonna happen in this matchup?
Hmm. I haven't played Nebula, so I'm not really sure how the new roster looks, but because of the wins they've gotten recently, I just can't bet against a hot team, really.
Yeah, I'm agree with that one there. I think Nebula definitely the better lineup in my opinion right now. I think Els is definitely gonna be the factor here for them. Not sure if Ventus here. Are they playing with Cloudy, or do they have Ventus?
Looks like Cloudy, Ween, and Els.
I guess they're gonna be playing with Cloudy, so could be a little bit different. I think they've been playing with Ventus for these past couple games that they've won, so it's gonna be interesting.
And what about Gravity? Who do you think really? I feel like Dylan with the highest MMR. That's all I really know about him is he can make plays out of nowhere, really. But anyone else on Gravity?
Yeah, Goff definitely a player to look at. I think both Dylan and Goff are in Iowa State. Not wrong there. I think they have some team chemistry, so they should look and make some plays this series.
Yeah, I know when we played them, they had some great passes, but their defense just really has to step up if they want to beat Nebula in this one.
What do you think the series score is going to end up being in this one?
I'm guessing I'll say 3-1 Nebula.
I'm gonna go with I'll say 3-2 Nebula. Make it a close series, game 5. I want to see the content always, so gonna get right into this one. Now we see them joining up here. We're gonna see Dylan and Els on kickoff. Now, Els gonna win the kickoff here. These two lineups, Cloudy, Els, and Ween on Nebula on the orange side versus Dylan, Goff, and Yor on blue. So definitely a very interesting matchup. We see Els taking a touch there, Cloudy trying to bring it up. Goff gonna send it down. Els just gonna pass it out to Ween. Ween putting up the backboard, but it's gonna be cleared out. Cloudy has to make a touch, but he doesn't get it. Els gonna have to try there. Wiener's gonna get a touch out. Cloudy will pop it up, but Yor's right there, beating him out. Els has to make a touch. He does. It's gonna go off the backboard there. Yor trying to find a shot, but saved out by Els. Oh. Wiener trying to find a touch, but he doesn't. Els passed it out to Wiener, but saved out by Dylan. Wiener's just gonna clear it back out to his own corner. Let his team retreat back. It's kinda in the middle so far. Team's trying to battle for half field. How do you think it's going so far?
Yeah, Gravity, they definitely started out slow, giving Nebula a bit too much space, but they've stepped it up and been all over Gravity and all over Nebula in their own half.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a good match so far. I think we got So we have big demo by Wiener just to clear it out. Now we got another big save by Wiener. Els gonna make the clear out. Now it's an open net. Els able to score there off a misplay. And goal number 1 for Nebula.
And Gravity always looking for passes comes to bite him there. Is Dylan pushing up, expecting Yor to get the touch, but when he didn't, it was an open shot and a free net for Els there.
And now Nebula up 1-0 in this game 1. Cloudy just gonna clear it down. Dylan gonna try to find a touch off the backboard. Els gonna send it up. Yor has to make a touch, and he does. Els trying to find something, but Goff just gonna send it over to Dylan. There's that team chemistry right there. The infield between the two teammates. Wiener gonna grab the boost and try to make a play. Blocked out by Yor. Els picking it up. Wiener gonna send it down. Goff making a touch. Els trying to find something, but he can't make it. Wiener's gonna have to find a touch. A bit awkward there. As Goff gonna sit over to Dylan. Dylan trying to find a shot, and it's gonna nearly be in the net, but Wiener has to make a save for Els. Wiener trying to find something. Cloudy. Cloudy at 50. Gravity trying to find some pressure right now, but haven't been able to. With Nebula keeping a good amount of pressure.
And Gravity, they haven't really made a clear-cut opportunity yet. They've had a few midfield shots, but they just need to start passing and getting those shots off in the offensive half instead of being trapped in their own half.
Yes, now Wiener trying to find a shot, but it's going to be blocked out by Goff. Yor sending it down. Els trying to make a save. He can't, and Yor's going to get the double tap. And now it's tied up 1-1.
And there's the counterattack from Gravity as Yor all alone managing to beat out 2 defenders, and out of nowhere, I guess, but Gravity, it would have been easier with 2, but I guess they can do it with 1.
Yeah, now tied up 1-1 with about 90 seconds left in the game. I think Nebula has probably had a better showing here, but it's going to be 1-1. Now, Yor in the midfield, blocked out by Els. Just going to be sent down. Els has an open net. She's going to be saved out. Wiener going to pop it. Cloudy. A touch over to the side. Yor passing over to Goff, and that's going to be an open net. Goff 2-1 with a minute left.
And Nebula, they're a bit too on top of each other as both Els and Cloudy on that right wall looking to get it past 1, and just a great 50 from Yor. Beat out both defenders, gets them the lead in this one.
That was a great pass by Yor. Able to send it over to Goff, and now it's 2-1 with about a minute left. Gravity gonna take the lead here. Goff gonna find a double tap. That was a great double tap there.
Yeah, that was clean, and Dylan again, he gets a good 50 off the wall. That's just Gravity's style, I guess, getting those 50s and hoping someone's there to capitalize.
Yeah, it was just fantastic car control by Goff, just to stay in the air perfectly and able to find the angle for the double tap. As Els, he was getting ready for it, and he just kind of squeezed it between the backboard and Els. So that was a great double tap there by Goff. And now looking for one more is Goff. Now it's gonna be nearly an open net, but saved out by Cloudy. Nebula's gonna need something here to tie this game up. Cloudy just sending it over the side. Dylan. Shot saved out by Wiener narrowly. Now Gravity getting a ton of pressure. Yor just gonna pop it up. Try to get it to Goff, but it's actually gonna Wiener who sends it over to Dylan. And that's gonna be 4-1, game over basically.
And it was a good idea from Wiener. I like him trying to pass it over to his teammates, but just a little too far on that one. And that's what happens if you just get those touches a little wrong in front of your own net.
Yeah, and now 4-1 with 20 seconds left. Basically all over is Goff trying to find one more, and he might be able to. He'll be able to send a mid, but it's gonna be cleared out by Nebula. Actually, open net miss with 5 seconds left. And here's another one. He's able to be saved out by Yor, and that's gonna end the game off. Gravity will take game 1.
Yeah, and Gravity, they started out with those passes, but weren't really getting anything from it. But once they pushed those people up the field, started passing in the offensive third, it looked pretty good from them.
Yeah, definitely. I think Gravity, really good showing there from them. Nebula, I think actually they did pretty well for themselves in my opinion, but they just kind of struggled in the back half of that game. I think they're up 1-0 until about 2 minutes left, and just fell apart from there.
Yeah, their midfield control just completely disappeared as they were keeping Gravity on the back end, stopping all the counterattacks too, but as soon as they ran out of boost, they just let in goal after goal.
Now they're gonna try to bounce back here. Here in game 2 on Neo Tokyo. Cloudy. Try to win kickoff there. Kind of an awkward kickoff from that, actually. Gonna be sent out. L's trying to pass over Wiener. He does. Touch on it. Dylan trying to find a pass to L's. L's able to find a slight touch, and actually be a shot by Wiener, saved out by Goff. L's gonna take it over the side. Gonna take it past one. Not much else he can do there with 0 boost. Trying to send over to Cloudy. Cloudy just jumps and gonna leave one player back. Wiener bring it down. Now it's gonna be Ellis for the save. Ellis has to find another one here. He just gets it with the tip of his car. Ellis gonna clear out again. Wiener trying to find one, but Yor is back, and this Gravity defense, ever since that first goal in game 1, hasn't made many mistakes.
Yeah, they're given so much space to Nebula, but Nebula hasn't capitalized on it yet. They're oftentimes flying up early and passing out to them as Goff now. Holy.
That one's narrowly saved out by Nebula, and now Nebula just looking to capitalize off of those saves there, but gonna be kept in by Yor. We're trying to send it mid. Wiener can't find the touch. Dylan trying to find something, but it's gonna be sent out. Goff trying to hit it mid, gets the touch. Now L is just gonna send it over the side. Yor trying to find a touch out mid, but Wiener's gonna clear it out. Dylan just sitting back, able to find one. Wiener's gonna try to find the shot, and it's narrowly saved out by Goff, who pinches it with the post. It's saved out. L's trying to find the shot, saved by Goff. Cloudy, one more. Dylan can't find the touch, but you're able to send it over to Goff. Now 2 minutes into the game, Gravity looking to find some more pressure.
And it's been a game of inches in this one. It's 2 shots off the post as Cloudy drops it down now. Good demo from Dylan, though.
Well, there's a shot from Els, and he's able to find the back of the net.
That was a great touch from Cloudy off the ceiling of the net, dropping it down. It left all of Gravity, who had low boost, in awkward positions there.
Yeah, now gonna be a 1-0 lead here for Nebula, who's looking to tie up the series. Els with a fantastic shot off the backboard, but Gravity trying to do something about it. As Yor trying to find a touch mid, but can't do it. Goff just sitting off the backboard. Yor trying to find a touch. Dylan gonna pop it up. Cloudy can't find the touch. It's actually gonna be sent off the backboard. Yor back pass Goff, not a good touch, but Yor's gonna send it out. Gonna find another one here. Wiener gonna send it up. Team bump there. The blue corner. L's trying to find another shot, but he's sent out by Dylan. Dylan plays it out to Goff. Goff can't find the shot. Gonna go off the backboard. Shot from Yor, but saved out by Wiener. Dylan just sends it mid, and Goff with the shot. Great pass and shot there.
Yeah, and a little bit of panic from Nebula there as Cloudy didn't know he had time and no one behind him, and ends up kind of passing it to Gravity. But great speed from Dylan and Goff to capitalize on that one again.
Yeah, now Gravity ties it up. Looking to go on match point here. As Goff up in the air, but saved out by Wiener. Dylan finds a shot, but that was just gonna juggle in his half over here. Cloudy can't find the touch, and now Goff just gonna be right there. Not expecting Cloudy not find the touch.
Yeah, and Gravity, they're just pounding it against the backboard like 2 or 3 times in a row there, and eventually Cloudy, yeah, he's gonna miss that read. He's the sub on Nebula, and someone else has got to be there to cover for him, I feel.
Yeah, I think Wiener was sitting right there. Cloudy just didn't make the touch. He expected to make it, so he wasn't quite ready for Goff, but Goff was just there very quickly, so that's going to be a 2-1 lead here with a minute and a half. Dylan going to pinch you with Goff. That's going to be cleared out. Go off the back. Yor just going to touch it up. Wiener trying to send it out, but Ellis just sends it over the side. Dylan trying to find another one, just pinches out to Yor. Yor sends it off the backboard to Ellis, able to clear it out. Goff sends it off the backboard. Dylan trying to find a shot, but gonna be touched out. Yor able to find it back mid. Yor's actually gonna get another touch when Goff was right there. A little bit of a comms mishap, but now it's gonna be Wiener trying to find it. Nebula not able to find any offense right now. Gravity gonna stick onto this 2-1 lead.
And the game is wide open right now as Gravity pushing for another goal, looking to get that security, and Nebula, they're hoping for a counterattack now.
Yeah, they need something here within the last 20 seconds. Wiener jumps, but able to find nothing else. Gonna be able to save it out, but Yor right there. Trying to find another one, can't. Now 10 seconds left. Goff. Bring it up. Dylan able to find the touch out. Yor just gonna clear it all the way down, and that's gonna be the end of the game. Gravity go up 2-1 in the series, or 2-0.
And Gravity, they've just done a better job of playing a complete series so far, as they didn't really make many mistakes in that one and kept on putting on the shots, and Nebula, they started to crack for those 2 goals there.
Now Gravity up 2-0 in the series. They need to find something here if they, Nebula needs to find something here if they want to stay in the series.
They've scored the first goal in both of these 2 games. They just need to do a better job of holding on to it, of just sitting back and defending well. As goal line defense, it may look flashy, but it's not the best way to defend always.
Your Gravity have done a really good job of just being able to clear out the ball. Just Nebula, they're trying to find some shots, but they just clear out the ball, and Gravity just able to clear it right back out, not giving Nebula any opportunities. But now Yor able to kind of flick it off his car.
And that was just an unfortunate kickoff there from Wiener, skying it into the ceiling, and both his teammates rotating away from the ball. It left them both in a position where they couldn't make the save.
Yeah, that was a great shot there by Yor as well. Even though it was a kickoff goal, I think there was one back there for the save from Nebula, but Yor able to find two touches on the ball, I believe. So great shot from him, and now Goff gonna send it down. I'm trying to find another one, but can't. And Yor's just gonna send it to the side. Now Els jumps up, trying to send it to Cloudy. Cloudy is actually not there. Wiener gonna clear it out. Dylan actually gonna go out mid here. Els trying to find a shot, and he's gonna find it. That's a 1-1 in the game.
Yeah, that's a good pass from Wiener there to infield to Els, and that's really the first team play we've seen from Nebula to get a goal here. I'd like to see that, and hopefully they keep coming with it.
And now 1-1 in the game. Early in game 3 here on Manfield Night. Els gonna try to find something here. He does. Able to get a second touch off the ceiling. Dylan gonna try to find a mid. And send it to Yor. Yor's gonna try to find a double tap, but it's actually gonna be sent down by Els. Gonna go off the backboard, but gonna bounce up. Goff kind of faking a touch there. Yor has to find one. He does. Yor able to send it down. Dylan trying to find a touch. Does. And then back to Goff. Dylan's trying to get in the way. Now Yor's just gonna try to drop it down. Nearly gonna be in the net there, but saved out. Dylan now has to find the 50. Finds another one. All 3 players jumping here. It's going to be an open net here for Nebula. And Els able to make it 2-1.
Yeah, and Els, he got the 50 there, and all of Gravity going for that second 50 by Cloudy, and he gets a demo there. He beats out all 3 players and just gave Els a free goal there.
Yeah, that was definitely a misplay there from Gravity, with all 3 of them jumping. Someone's got to call that out there, but now Nebula up 2-1. They've been up every game so far, but they have lost both as well. Now Wiener trying to find another one, but able to cut him off. Dylan sends it out mid, and that's gonna be sent out by Els. Goff gonna pop it up. Wiener able to find a touch over the side. Dylan on his touch over to Goff. Goff gonna send it to Yor. Yor over to Goff. Goff now gonna take it himself. Gets it past 2 players, and it's gonna be in the back of the net. Both players jump for it.
Yeah, and a miscommunication there from Els and Wiener as both players jumped, and they both kind of let off as soon as they saw the other, and Goff able to get a second touch over both of them and in.
Yeah, that was a misplay there from Nebula, but also I like the infield passing on the blue half there from Gravity, just sending it back to each other. But Goff just gonna take it himself there, able to tie the game out 2-2. About half the game left, and now it's gonna be an open net as Wiener able to tie up or make it 3-2.
Yeah, and as soon as a pass comes out from Gravity, they do a little give and go on Nebula's end, and Wiener there beats out 2 defenders, but they were all committed there, and good thing they got a goal, because otherwise that was coming right down the other end.
Yeah, it's now Wiener's gonna win the kickoff. Thought Els was gonna try to go for that one there, but just doesn't. Wiener gonna send it down. Both players jump for it. Yor gonna have to make a touch. He does. Okay. Gonna send it down. Yor's just gonna wait and take his time. Actually misses. Goff trying to find another. 50's Els. As now Yor just bumping. Wiener just doesn't stop. But now it's broken and bent down for Gravity. Popped up. Dylan trying to find a shot here, but get touched by Els. Els able to find a 50. Wiener pops it over Yor. Now Wiener's gonna try to find something here. Trying to pass to Els, but saved out by Dylan. Now Goff's gonna pop it over the last player, and that's gonna be a goal for Gravity. Tied up 3-3 now.
And the passing play there, they were all a bit too close as Cloudy caught out as the third man, cheating up a bit too far, and Goff with great speed to beat him out. He's been the influence in all 3 of their goals so far.
And now 3-3 with about a minute and a half left. I think every game so far been about tied with a minute and a half left, and ever since then, Gravity's just won every game. Now, Nolan gonna send off the backboard. As actually gonna go off the back again, but able to find a shot. Dylan has to find something, and actually gonna go off the backboard. Yor sends it over to Goff. Els finds a touch. Goff just gonna send it back mid. Dylan missing, but Yor finding the shot. It's gonna go off the post. That's so close there from Yor.
And that was a great pass back out to the third man. It caught all defenders out, and the passes here are ramping up for both teams.
Yeah, now 45 seconds left. Yor sending it back mid to Goff. Goff actually gonna pass over Dylan. Dylan puts it off the backboard. Goff taking a shot. It's nearly in the net, but saved out by Wiener. Goal line saved there by Wiener. Now 30 seconds left. Els to Wiener. Not able to find a touch. Goff is gonna send it down. Cleared up by Cloudy. Yor gonna touch it again. Sending it right back to Nebula. Nolan gonna find a touch. Nolan able to 50 Els as well as Goff. And send it down. Goff sends it mid to Yor. Yor just puts it off the back wall. Now with 1 second left, Dylan trying to find something. Goff just gonna keep this one up and actually gonna touch the ground. We're gonna go to OT in game 3. .50 there on kickoff. He's sent to Els. Or able to find a touch. I try to find another, but Dylan, right there. Off. I send it down to Dylan. Dylan finds a touch. Trying to find a shot as well, but not able to. Goff gonna find another touch. Trying to send him into Yor, but I don't think Yor understood what Goff was trying to do there. Backs off the ball. Goff gonna send it up, but should be a player there. As actually a demo, and it's actually might roll in the net as it's just cleared out there somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how Nebula managed to do it. His ball's been halfway in their net at least 3 or 4 times this series, but they always seem to get a player rotating back fast enough.
The L's just gonna send it down. Able to find another 50. Goff sending it up over to Yor. Yor trying to find a shot. It's gonna go back, and now that's a shot from Dylan. And that's gonna be the end of the series. Gravity wins 3-0.
Yeah, and what a better way to end it than a team passing play for Gravity. They've been doing this all series, and it's looked better and better as it's gone on, and good way to win it with a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah, neither of us picked Gravity to win that series. We both picked Nebula in Game 4 and Game 5. Definitely a bit different to see Gravity up winning the series.
Yeah, they just came out of the gate a little stronger, even though Nebula, they scored first in the first 2 games and couldn't hold on to the lead. I think Gravity, they just did a good job of keeping up the pressure with 13 shots in this game compared to Nebula's 6.
Yeah, now I think we weren't able to get the what do we call those? The match things where we pick the matches with the Twitch chat. So we're gonna do those now. I think Austin is gonna hop on the call here in a second. But for now, we're just gonna talk about that match a little bit more. Gravity able to find a 3-0 sweep and Goff with 2 goals there in that last game. I think he really stepped up that entire series.
Yeah, Goff for sure stepped up, and even though Nebula, they got swept there, they're still in the playoff race in that Eastern Conference. They're in a 3-way tie, I believe, for the second wildcard spot. Well, Gravity, that'll give a good helping to their playoff chances as well.
Yeah, I think it's a tie between Gravity and Disillusion now. I think Disillusion have it over on the Lions. Them both being 5-5 and now. I don't know the tiebreaker between Disillusion and Gravity. I'll check that really quick.
Yeah, and even Disillusion and Gravity, they have a good chance to take their division as well, as Dragon's only 1 win ahead of both of them now.
And now it's Gravity gonna be in the playoffs actually, over Disillusion.
Hello?
Oh, Goff is. I totally forgot that interview. I'm gonna be honest. Actually, we do have Goff on the call here. So, Goff, how was that series for you?
I don't know. For some reason, I played really well at like half of each game, and then the other half of each game, I couldn't miss the crossbar. So it was certainly an interesting one.
Yeah, you really stepped up for your team there. It was a great showing from you. Do you usually show up like that? Are you usually the one carrying your team?
For All-Star votes, totally, absolutely. For normally, no. Dylan was on a laptop today, so I guess I had to. So, but normally Dylan is the one that does all the fun stuff. Guess I'll have to kick him off the team, though.
Does she have any questions?
Yeah, you guys had a ton of shots in games 2 and 3 there. Was that exchange you made from game 1, or was that just kind of how it went with how Nebula was playing?
I think we just really warmed up well in the second and third game, so we were able to get quicker 50s in the midfield and get shot opportunities. Put some away. Shooting percentage wasn't great, but we just put enough on that sometimes it'll go in. So
yeah, eventually once you hit the crossbar 4 or 5 times, it'll go in. So
yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, and how are those comms? Were the comms feeling good?
Oh yeah, comms are crisp. Definitely the biggest improvement so far throughout the season, and why we've started to turn it around now is getting more comfortable with each other in comms. Definitely helps out.
Yeah, now y'all are actually you have the tiebreaker over Disillusion to get in the playoffs now. So right now you're a playoff team.
Yeah. I don't know. We look forward. Got to keep winning. It's upsetting to see that all of 2 teams from the West have to miss the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. But West is a very difficult division right now, or conference, not division.
Yeah, I think all the teams in the West now are at least 5-5.
Yes,
So it's definitely a very tough.
and I think 5 of them are 5-5 or 6-4. So Grandmasters didn't get the memo, obviously.
Yeah, Grandmaster's just over everyone right now, but yeah, it was a great series. It's been fun talking to you.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Boy.
As now we're gonna welcome Austin to the call. We got to go over these matches a little bit. Austin.